Peace and blessings, beautiful beings. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful Sunday. Today we're going to be tasting a little bit of food from my country, Cameroon. A taste of Africa. A taste of Cameroonian food. Literally, one of my brothers came back from Cameroon for a 2-week vacation, and he brought back so much food. I'm actually tasting some of it right now. And so I just wanted to come on here and chat about what foods that I'm gonna be eating, and like just the nostalgic feeling that I feel when I eat this food. There was one particular food that I really did not know, but the minute that I saw it, the minute that I tasted it, I'm like, wow, I really remember this. I'm just really happy that I have food from back home. My uncle, my mom's brother, also gifted me this beautiful dress. It's like a long dress. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And he also gifted us, other cousins gifted us these bracelets with our names on it. And I also got slippers and coffee mug, but one thing that my brother was telling me, he was just let me know what you want when I come back, so I have something to give back to you. I was just listen, just bring back food. Just bring back food. One thing that I really remember is my uncle, when I used to sleep over at his house, we would get up in the middle of the night, it's 11 p.m. and the city would still be vibrant, and we would go to the town and literally have fried fish. Wow, I just remember I didn't even bring any fried fish with me. It's okay, I already ate some. You guys, I just noticed, I just remembered, wow, I didn't even bring some back from my mom's house with me, but it's okay. We have plenty of other food that we can display, but the fried fish was really good. But I'm gonna be bringing out snacks first, and then a sample of each food that I brought. So let's get started. So first we need water. Give thanks. So the first snack that we have is caramel snacks. It's caramel peanuts. They're basically peanuts, just wrapped up in caramel. So it's a really, really sweet snack. And literally I can eat this all day. It's so sweet. Let's get the second snack. So here is actually regular peanuts, and they actually grilled these peanuts. If I had to choose at this present moment, it would definitely be the caramel peanuts. And they fill you up so quick. It's I should put this away before I get full, because it's so good. Okay, next snack. Here we have potato chips, and if you can see Cameroonian's flag. Yes, yes, yes. I already had a bag of this, but it doesn't really taste like Lay's though. It's potato chips, and I feel with every country that you go to, they have the same type of snacks, but it just tastes different. This is really crunchy, and it's I can taste the oil, which I honestly don't mind. Just reminds me of back home. So good. I don't want to get full off of snacks. So we're gonna do our first entree meal. So here is our official first meal. This is called ndole. So it's basically a plate of greens added with, the specific meat that someone wants to add. And I haven't had this in so long, but this is basically considered, it's called the Baton de Manok. Manok in English translates to cassava. So anyone that knows about like cassava, that's basically people in my country, in Cameroon, we would turn cassava into this. And so I cut one in half. I just wanted to show you a full one. And they would wrap it in, leaves, and it would preserve. And if you open it, it's this like very like chewy type of material, food. It's so good. But it's literally cassava. It's just in a different form. And you would just eat it with this. You can definitely always have this with like anything else. Chicken, but right now, I'm gonna have it with this. So good. I feel like a lot of like, West Indian and African cultures, like we always have like any greens type of food in our meals, and then we just add like a type of protein with it. Sometimes you don't even need to add a protein, but I definitely think the diet of an African or a West Indian is that of like fruits and veggies. It's so good, y'all. I can't eat all the sample food or else I'm gonna be full. Let's go to the next food. We have a smoked chicken, and we have chicken that I would say is like baked. One thing that is different about how I'm eating this is like with the smoked chicken, it's like tradition to actually put it into like a red sauce and then like eat it with probably like rice, or you can also eat it with the Baton de Manok. And then one thing that I remember about the baked chicken, I remember this so clearly, like every single Sunday, my mom would always cook this with sauce, and like she would accompany it with rice. And that will be our Sunday meal. And I can remember my younger self always looking forward to that day on Sunday, because we didn't eat chicken every day. It was a privilege to eat chicken, and we literally had live chicken. It's so nostalgic. Like that's the type of chicken I remember my mom cooking every Sunday. So when I moved to America, I just saw chicken being consumed as a regular. So I'm like, wow, like the American dream, is like food, like taking advantage of something that you go back home and it's like it's not a regular thing. So I constantly am in a state of gratitude, because I always say this, you know what I'm saying? Like if my parent, if my dad first wasn't, determined or disciplined enough to move to America, like I always wonder, like, dang, how would my life have turned out if I stayed in Africa? So I give thanks. I'm grateful, for the Most High to carry me and my family through, the experiences that we've had, and we're here and we're able to help our family back home. So, but I was just ranting. Let's get into this chicken. The smoked is good. I actually haven't tasted this one yet. I've tasted the smoked already. So this is like a brand new taste test. Why don't I have a napkin? 1 second. Okay, let's taste this. Wow. Spicy. I love it. From the aroma to the taste, it's to the T of how my mom used to make this. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. It's the fact that both of these chickens literally came straight out of Africa. Like, seriously. I don't have to worry if they got steroids in it. I don't got to worry about, if they got hormones in it. Like, this is straight authentic food. So this last piece is called the Mintumba. Everything is wrapped in a leaf, and it basically is like peanuts and corn mashed together, and it like gets into this paste. And it was literally one of my favorite snacks back home. It looks like this, and it's literally just in a paste. It's so good. It's like, if you eat like 3 of this, you'll be full straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. Wow. Oh my goodness. Like, I know I'm full because I ate all those other things, but literally, it's so good. I'm grateful. I'm full already and it's not even done yet. Oh, had to wash all that down. Oh my goodness, when I saw this, I was so ecstatic. Who knows what this is? Comment down below if you already knew what this was before you even heard me actually say it. Because obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to let y'all in. For anyone who's not African or not West Indian watching this, y'all remember this? Sugar cane. Oh my goodness. I haven't had sugar cane in over 15 years. And this used to be a luxury. And that's so crazy how I was talking about the fact that when I moved to America, it was a luxury that I kept on seeing just everyone eating chicken every day. And for my family and I, it was like once a week in Cameroon. So it's like, to know that when I moved here, I wouldn't have this anymore. I'm like, wow. This is bringing back the good old days. Obviously, if anyone that knows how sugar cane comes, it has its green exterior, and you got to peel it off. But when my brother traveled with it and when they gave it to him, it was already peeled off, it was already cut, ready to consume. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And one thing that I've learned when eating a meal is that I like to eat my fruits after my meals because it'll help digest it, easier, so I just noticed that within my body, like eating a fruit after eating like a huge meal, it helps the digestion. So the last thing that I'm going to bring, actually the second and last thing, I'll bring them both at the same time, is the fruit. We got oranges. And the last thing that I want to try, that I already know, is like flavored bubblegum. I've never seen this here in America. Not that I know. I know there's all different types of bubblegums, but it's like a flavored bubblegum. Yeah, and this fruit is straight from the tree, man. One thing I remember about living in Cameroon is like we had a mango tree right outside our house, and we asked our brother, like the one who went back home, we asked him if that mango tree is still there, and he said yes. He literally said yes. So I'm like, wow, that mango tree is probably like 100+ years old. So The day that I go back to Cameroon, back to my country, back to my hometown, I'm gonna hug that tree so fast and so long. It's gonna be great. Now we got the gum. It's hard at first. So you would think it's like a candy, like a hard candy. But it just turns into a bubble gum. And that is a wrap on Taste of Africa. I had a really good time tasting that food and letting you guys in on a little bit of the culture of Cameroon, you know, and a little bit of my nostalgic memories and experiences. I definitely see myself going back to Cameroon. And when that happens, of course, I know you guys want to come along. So basically, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for future videos like this. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace and blessings.